It's 2023 and usually that means new Ford trucks, and this year decided to give us a brand new Super Duty. And well, it's great, but how does that compare to the one from 20 years ago? To compare the two, let's look at the stats. I would use the 7.3 International here, but it was cancelled midway through the year, so I'm using the 6-liter instead. Both engines had their sorts of nicknames. The 6-liter was lovingly named the 6-liter or the 6 Below, while internally Ford calls the 6.7 the Scorpion. Names aside, let's move on to the horsepower figures. Now, the 6-liter V8 gets 325 horsepower according to the little Ford pamphlet. It also gets 570 pound-feet of torque. Now, the new high-output model of the 6.7 produces 500 horsepower and 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Now, we're all well aware that an engine is nothing without a transmission. Now, the 6-liter had two options, a 6-speed manual transmission or the 5-speed power shift automatic. The 6.7, like many new trucks, has only one automatic transmission option, and that is the 10-speed. Now, engine transmission both add up to towing capacity, which for 2003, the best you can get was 12,500 pounds. If you didn't know, according to this 2004 ad, that's over 30 refrigerators. Now, the new 2023 model, you can get a max tow package, which leads to 40,000 pounds of towing capacity. Now, moving less into functionality and more into design, let's take a look at how the truck's changed over 20 years. The 2003 design is the same as the 99, which is the first year of the Super Duty when it split off from the F-150. Now, before that was the old body style box, which shared the same body as the F-150 of the time. However, in 97, they switched to a new rounded style. The generation that came after the 2003 would come in 2008, which is a more rugged and boxier look, but was a dumpster fire because it had a 6.4 power stroke. Now, the generation after that, which is the 2011, is the generation that introduced the 6.7 power stroke, which is still used today. Now, it's also a good design and it's very distinct, and it was kept around until 2016. Now, in 2017, they introduced a brand new series of Super Duty with a brand new design and a little bit more rugged and off-road than the 2011. The design got a facelift in 2021, and in 2023, they has a new facelift again, but this time, almost everything has changed from the 2017 chassis. And the new Super Duty seriously is quite nice. If you look at some of the features, like it has a heads-up display now, something that was probably taken out of the old Need for Speed movie, and a power tailgate, which is probably useful. The 2023 Super Duty is quite nice, and it's probably the most luxurious Ford truck they've probably ever made, besides, I don't know, an F-150 King Ranch. Now, with these luxuries comes a hefty price, almost double what it was 20 years ago. The 2003 base model Super Duty would cost you $21,000, and now a base model Super Duty from 2023 will cost you $40,000. That's double the price in 20 years. That concludes my own personal opinion on the 2003 versus the 2023 Super Duty. It's about double the truck, double the torque, for double the price, and honestly, I think it's pretty fair. What you think, that's up to you. It's your money, you can go do what you want with it, because we're in America, and we love freedom.